Hey, this video is going to include Python scripting, network attached storage, plex, stuff of that nature. If that's not your jam, you go ahead and swipe on. But I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Monday. For the rest of you that chose to hang out with me, I want to tell you about a super niche project that I've been working on. Currently, I'm in college. I'm trying to get a computer science degree because I don't think computers are going anywhere. But I'm trying to implement some of the things that I'm learning right now. We're working on databases and like Java language, stuff like that. I think a couple classes ago we worked on Python and certain languages, but I'm trying to implement that into my life with some real world type thing, but it's like super niche to just me, obviously. So at home I have a Synology 4-bay NAS at home, and I mainly got it for my wife, all of her photography stuff, for some redundancy. But then I ended up installing a Plex server on it, and now I use Plex to stream a bunch of media everywhere. But I wanted to make something to where I could like real quickly check and see what movies are on my Plex. That way, because sometimes I don't always have great internet connection, and waiting for Plex to load and then waiting for it to connect to my Synology and then searching it is kind of a pain in the butt. So I figured out this way that I can write a scheduled Python script that runs every night at a certain time, and when it runs, it uses the Plex API to look at all of the movies and then take all of that data and write it to a CSV. That CSV is written on the Synology, and then I have a cloud synchronizing app that synchronizes that CSV file to my Google Drive. Once it gets to my Google Drive, I then have a Google script that runs that takes that CSV and it turns it into a Google Sheet. So it's more beautiful, a more pretty with headers, and it looks great. And I filtered it so I could search it, but then I thought there's probably a better way to do that. So inside of the Google Scripts like development area, the IDE, you can take that same information, but then you can attach HTML to it. So I basically took that information and then I fetched from that information into a web app that I made, and the web app is just for me. Again, this is very niche, but then I made a very, very lightweight web app. So you can go into this web app, you can search the app, and it'll search all of the movies that are on my Plex. Tell me if I have it. If I don't have it, I can click a button, which will then add it to my wish list. And then once I get that movie or I put it on my Plex, then I can just check it off of the wish list directly from the web app. So, and it's like super light, super fast, and then it synchronizes all of my information for offload downloading too. So if I'm without service, I can still search it. It's pretty friggin' fancy and it's super niche, but I just thought I'd share that with you. So if you like that kind of thing, it's very possible with the tools we have out here. But have a good day.